there's a certain type of masochism that certain people seem to have. A certain pleasure for doing the extremely hard things and sacrificing a ton in order to achieve a seemingly absurd goal. And by absurd, I do not mean too great. I mean kind of weird. Why would you want to achieve that? An example of this type of person is David Goggins. Why does he literally break his legs? Why does he basically mutilate himself on a daily basis? Well, probably because he has a goal that he cannot even articulate. He can explain it through some like vague religious concepts, but he can't put it into words. That is what true fulfillment looks like. I promise. What in your life do you really want to do? Because ask yourself, if I wanted to do a pilgrimage, what would that kind of mean? What would doing a pilgrimage throughout the entire country mean? Well, it will probably mean sleeping in hostels for weeks straight, being deprived of the comfort of your own home for weeks straight, maybe even months. How do people do that? Probably because they have a goal that they cannot articulate into words, something greater than them that they aspire to achieve. This is literally the meaning of life. Your meaning of life doesn't necessarily have to be articulated. If you have some vague, not vague, some clear, a clear thing that you can visualize, mentally describe to yourself, but can't necessarily explain it to others, that's not a problem because those are the best meanings of life. David Goggins can't articulate his meaning of life. That's why his is so nutty. That's why his is so insane to look at. If you really want to achieve something, first you need to go all in. Going all in on one thing looks diabolical. You look like a maniac when you obsess about one thing. That's just the truth. You're going to look insane for actually devoting your life to one singular thing. But that's what a good meaning of life and a person who has a purpose does. They devote themselves to something that can seem insane, but they know is absolutely 100% right, not only for them, but is also going to help everything around them. That's why some people seem masochistic. That's why some people you just can't understand. That is the reason. That is, you cannot explain it. I've just done my I've just attempted my best, but I cannot explain why some people are actually doing the things that they are doing in order to achieve something that we cannot even begin to comprehend. Because it is something greater than what linguistics can grasp. It is something greater than what image and sound and all of the five senses can even imagine to perceive. Some goals, some meanings of life cannot be articulated, and that's fine. If you're 100% sure, if you can swear on your mother's grave that what you are doing is going to have good results, it's going to have benefits, then go all in. Do not care about what other people think. They're playing a different game, a completely different game. Nobody will be able to understand you. Not even David Goggins can't understand Warren Buffett. But these people both have goals that can maybe be explained through some, as I said, vague religious concepts, vague sociological concepts, but they can't put it into words. They absolutely cannot, and that's what makes these thousands of giants around the world so great. That they have a goal that we cannot understand, but that they are 100% convinced that it is going to work. That's what makes the difference. Are you willing to go all in? Are you willing to sacrifice comfort and time and reputation even to achieve your goal? Because that's what success means. It means going after the meaning of your life, not being afraid of maybe the weeks, months, years of ridicule, of discomfort that you need to go through, because you are 100% convinced that behind that wall of glass stands something greater that you can perceive, explain, or even begin to describe to someone in order for them to articulate it even with their imagination. That is what a good meaning of life is. That is what success is defined as. I'll see you later.